Hi everyone, Renegade 67 here, with part 42 of Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Case 5 Blonde. Last time, we were talking to Gumshoe, and he gave us some amazing advice. And by amazing advice, I mean not really. So, any writing code? Let's get, no? Okay. Just generic stuff. Just making sure, like, I never know where something's gonna pop up. Nope. How about Edgeworth? Are you gonna tell me what to do? Maybe he will. Alright. On a roll. Sort of, not really. There he is. Looks like he's writing something. Edgeworth is as nice as always. Sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Oh, Edgeworth. Tough day in court, huh? But to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? It might be a little serious, to be honest. Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. Hooray! She's rooting for Edgeworth. That makes no sense at all! Ugh. It's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. I guess that's true. What do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Ha 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 ha! You're nice. Yeah, talk to us. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. Well, that is terrible. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I can do can erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office show a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. My responsibility is the prosecutor in charge. The fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have. Mr. Edgeworth, take pride in my work. There we go again with pride. I'm sorry. You cannot say you take complete pride in your work after case 2. You can't. No. Objection. Also, as far as like hiding evidence and shit goes, again, case 2. You told the witness to not say anything, and everyone found out about it. I'm sorry, but you know what? If I didn't know you, I would say, yeah, dude, you totally falsified evidence. You're an anus. You were an anus, anyways. I don't know how you can say you have pride in your work. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure he's awesome at this point. But to make him be like this, to make him be like this after, I don't know. It just feels like they're asking for me. They're asking for the player to get mad. Anyway, I'm getting mad. Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Sure he can. Yep, for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. Huh. Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial. Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. Never thought that case would... Wait a sec. You know what? That looks like the thing Gant had. Well, whatever. Oh yeah. I never thought the case would come back to haunt me. Okay, blech. What do you mean? List of evidence. It seems too short. What are you talking about? Really now? It's only half as long as most lists? That's odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, named prosecutor for that case. Yeah, we know that already. May not have been part of the investigation. At the time, there was only one thing on my mind. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. Yeah, that's a decent model to go by, you know, if they're put as a defendant trying to find them guilty. It's the defense attorney's job to find them innocent, right? Later on, you strive more towards truth as opposed to guilty, but I can see where you're coming from. Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture. Something seems strange about it. I'm assuming we're gonna have to present the picture. Anyways, could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Gumi was murdered? You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? Never cared for ceremonies. Because you were getting an award, right? Awarded this? Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. Finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends. Clerical stuff, I'm sure. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back. But I can't! The screwdriver, right? This. Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold onto that, didn't he? Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. I want to know more about that. It's got to be something, like something on Gant, maybe? Probably. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. Came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right. Yeah, that's... Well, anyways, at least I have a good idea of what we should be presenting, I'm pretty sure. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Such a shame, what you say? Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Guess so. Can we talk to you about the trophy and its lack thereof of a sword in yours? Anyway, speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes? Trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. Care to explain? I remember now. Oh, is it the same trophy like I was thinking? Remember what? That was the official prosecutor trophy. Whatever. Official prosecutor trophy used until that time. The story behind it. Mind filling us in? A story? Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? Simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. Okay. Elaborate, please. I'm assuming you're gonna talk to us, right? Please say yes. Thank God it was straightforward. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with two characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. So it's not sword and shield, it's halberd and shield. However, it's like a spirit, I believe. Have you heard this story? Me? Oh, yeah, of course, everyone knows that. But, everyone doesn't include a hammer. Okay, well. Long ago, in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day, he presented the king with two items. First was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. And let me guess, second was a shield that could never be sliced through. Oh, contradiction! Second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Yep. There is no tie here. If the sword doesn't manage to break the shield, then the shield wins. If the sword manages to break the shield, the shield... No. If the spear doesn't manage to break the shield wins. If the spear does manage, the spear wins. There is no tie here. It can't just say the spear partially broke the shield. Because then, well, I guess you could, but meh. Yeah, with contradiction. Wait a minute. Oh, are you serious? I'm gonna have to quiet that temper. Really? You're playing this theme now? Game, that is amazing. You are awesome. Round of applause. Give me a second. I wish I could show you this. I'm clapping in a circle. Oh my god, that's amazing. I love this song. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to like keep it here for a second because I don't know if I press A, it might go away. Give me a second to listen to this. And you guys listen too, by the way, of course. Second's over. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Oh, Edgeworth! Burn! He's on the Phoenix. I love this how the song is still playing. Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items discredit them both. The king pointed this out. The merchant was left speechless. Thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born. That's pretty cool. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize... Precisely so. They symbolized the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. Bitch got owned. Hey, wait a second. Look at that. Wait. Can't stop the things from being used anymore, right? Look at this broken knife. Give me a sec. I should have went the other way. So much fucking evidence. Oh. Anyways. Look at the switchblade knife. The tip's broken, right? Now look at the knife up there. You can probably see it already, but the tip is also broken. I think there might be a story behind that. I haven't really thought of one yet, but I think there might be something there. Like, why else would the thing be discontinued, right? Anyways. Yeah. Wow, thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today. And isn't that just the ultimate goal of life? No. That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield? As I thought, he did discontinue it. 2 years ago, he had that. Right around the SL9 incident. Halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gant. Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb and hope that's all we had to talk to you about. Maybe. Just in case. Yeah. It's the same thing. Why are you bothering me with this? It's the same thing. I should be able to skip through it. Emma, shut up! You're annoying! She's on Edgeworth. It's obvious at this point. Oh my god! Oh boy. Just to check. Anus. Okay, I gotta stop saying that word. Okay, so yeah, if those didn't do anything, I don't think anything will. Hope nothing will. I don't even make to look like a fool. Anyways. Hey, what? Alright, cool. Who's here? Excuse me. Hey! Either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? And the theme. Why? Miss Star! I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cat. What is wrong with you? Why would you say something like ugh? Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence in that case was due for transfer. Yeah. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness? The instant Lot wanted to stab Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. True enough. Cool fact. Starts hatred toward Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. Well, we're talking then. Joe Dark. It's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Oh, alive. Okay. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Okay. Poor old Jake Marshall, though. Must have been going. Poor old Jake Marshall, though. Must have been going through hell. Like the fire and the flames. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. And after Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. OCD, man. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana. Yup. My sister? The best of the best were put on the SL9 case. Of course, they were led by the legendary duo. Lana and Chief Gant. Oh wow, that was Emma talking. After case closed. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we're so shocked over how it turned out. You mean, with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you didn't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. What? Tell us! After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. By Gant! Yeah, I think so too. She was being used? Yeah, Damon Gant and Lana Skye. 2 years ago, Gant was chief detective and Lana second in command. They were the best of the best, with honors, sir. Okay. All kinds of cases. Case closed cases. I've never watched Case Closed, but I'm scared to. There's like 600 something episodes out, right? And it's still going. I'm just like, ugh. Maybe more than that. I don't even know, but I don't know. I think I might have seen a couple and wasn't too into it. I mean, maybe I just didn't see the right ones. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of villain of the week kind of shows. Anyways, Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism. By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence. Probably because it was forged. Incredible evidence? You mean? Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Not much of a surprise since she was like the best of the best. Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. Were you a foolish fool? Oh, I'm gonna love when I play Just for All. I'll get to say Von Karma again. Or no, I didn't say Von Karma. What am I thinking? I said Karma. Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, I gotta get back into that though. It's like, it's not really coming to me. Edgeworth. I have to say that first though. Karma's not coming to me. I don't know. Maybe I have to think of Manfred. Anyways, she did anything crooked and always watching out for the other detectives. Oh, crooked. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. And that's what makes it all the more infuriating. Miss Starr. That's why. I'll never be able to forgive her. Oh! Emma, ooh, what you say? Usulations. What? That's a word. Don't deny it. Want to transfer to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Ugh! Statements, words. Yes, thanks to the chief gained powerful influence. Chief? That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. Well, there's an interesting motive. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one would stand in his way. Why do they have to do that? The prosecutor's office. And that's why he had his second-in-command go there. Oh boy, Gant, you are a manipulative bastard. What? You mean, that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. Anus! Sorry. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last. Finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. I'm assuming you're talking about being a type of investigator person, but okay. I'm assuming this is all we have to do here. Assuming. So yeah. Let's blow the popsicle stand that is this one. If we have to present something, I'm gonna be confused because that seemed like something we wouldn't have to present something to. So where do you think we're going? Where do I think we're going? Detection center? No. Wright and Co? Thought this would be a point where we might go to Wright and Co. Police? Criminal affairs? Hey! There we go. Oh, you're back, pal. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I turned into a regular DJ. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ. Yeah. God, admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you into the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line. What if we told you we took out Chief Gant? Our office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I mean, we're going to take him out, like, in court, anyways. Have to take a look in there. There's got to be something we can do to make the detective change his mind. Well, I know one soft spot he has. He doesn't want Edgeworth getting the rug. Or something. Anyways. Did we talk to you or no? No. We've got to have a presentable. We were talking to you for so long last part, buddy. So, something here better make you tick. Let me share a little. Oh, you are an anus. How about the trophy? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. Got an award for diligence. Yeah, we've heard this a bunch of times. Is there gonna be a change to it? This design is based on an old Chinese parable, right? Yeah. Everyone knows that. You kept telling us that you didn't really... There was this, dragon. Yeah, that's it. A dragon. He had a thing for shields, see? It's not exactly the version we heard. No, but this one sounds more exciting. Anyway, it gets kind of gory after that. I'll spare you the details. No? Okay, Base. About that jar. I think I've seen it before somewhere. Somewhere? Maybe it's one of those memories people have. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office. No! Anus! Why? How? What? Can I talk to you? Oh! I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'll end the part here. For now, this has been Renegade 67 with part 42 of Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Case 5 Blind. Next time, I'll try and figure out what to do. Hope it's not complicated. Yeah, still don't have an outro phrase.